Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
And off we go from Las Vegas. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now Fields going to throw on the first play. Caught on the right side by Adams. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now Fields. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Third down.
But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Fields. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
At the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Greg Olsen, 28 yards. And the Steelers are on the board first here in Vegas.
Steelers 7.
Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So from the 37, here's a second down and 9.
Here we go.
Now a first carry for their fullback. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one, the man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Give to
Cook out of the gun. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 25, here's second and a couple.
Here we go. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Tonight.
Play action. It's Fields. Looking left side him, he's got a man. That's Hunter. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Here we go, D. Here we go right now, boys. Here we go. We good. 319, good shot. Right.
A run now for the young man from Colorado. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Travis Hunter taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Rolling to his right. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They dump it off to Lynch. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
73, 73,
Throwing is Hurts. Underneath, he's got Olsen. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Hurts. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7.
Raiders 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Hey, Ken. Check. Here we go.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and
Offensive
1.
linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Fields now to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line.
The Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go, watch for the roll, watch for the pitch.
Here we go.
Fields. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Angel. Here we go.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2nd and 7.
At the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Go.
Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Fields, he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with the walls for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
At the 8-yard
So as they
line.
talk it over, we step aside. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Here we go. We good.
To throw is Fields. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. DK Metcalf as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Cam Little to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And they'll indeed start on the ground and run that clock. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fights through him. And he works free. Still going. 1 man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter. And boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Starting the third quarter with Cook. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 16
First target,
yards.
first catch, and a first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge, maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out, you can run wide receiver routes with him, you can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
From the 50, here's Fields. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. It's all right.
Cook up the gut. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And you have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Don't jump. Ready? 3-19. Can I see that? It's all right.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. All right.
One play action. Fields. This is caught by McMillan. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's play like a team.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. All right.
Now it's Fields. Buying time to his left. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
Let me see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
63, 63. Go Silver, ready? Nice.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Lynch. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Second and 10.
Great, set. Watch twin. Watch twin.
Back to throw again. It's caught here by Adams. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. But right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Escaping the pressure right. And got his man complete. And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the